Hi there. So today we're gonna make a mock egg salad with chickpeas, and I'm gonna make some mayonnaise because I'm out. I just have a little bit left, and it's really a lot of fun actually to start making your own mayonnaise. It's a thing I've started doing just since the Flex Plus came out. So in my jar right here, I have 2 eggs. So I just broke 2 eggs in, and I've doubled the original recipe. So it's 2 eggs and half a teaspoon of salt, and then 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. And the kind I'm using has chunks in it. So maybe you would use just the regular smooth one. 1, 2, either is fine. You'll just see little chunks in it. There we go. And then I freshly squeezed some lemon juice, and I need 2 tablespoons. There we go. And then to that, we add 2 cups of canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever you like. What's gonna happen is it's gonna separate, and the oil is going to just sit on top. So you can see how it's doing that. And then I'm just gonna grab my immersion blender, and we're gonna go ahead and blend that up. And then really quickly, so this is, you know what's so amazing about this really is how you can, use ingredients that you have in your house just to make regular stuff. And if you're not used to it, like me, you can learn. All right, so I'm blending at the bottom so that my egg, and then I'm just tilting so that I get my egg yolk in there. All right, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift it. And you can see it turns white and thick, and I'm just pulling in some of the oil as I go, just tilting and lifting it out. Because what happens is, it basically, and I think did a very good job today, it blends the oil and emulsifies it with the other liquid, and it makes it thick and white. So there's no milk in here. Sometimes people think there's milk in mayonnaise. There is not. And really, when you make your own, that's all there is. And you can see how thick this is actually. Let me pull this out. Take that off, and you can see just how thick this is. Just like the mayonnaise from the store, completely emulsified, but there's no starches and thickeners and water added to it. So you end up with this really creamy mayonnaise. And if you want to make chipotle mayonnaise, simply add some chipotle rub. So good. Or you could make, all kinds of variations on your mayos and start making them instead of buying them all. All right, so whether you do that or not, it's up to you. So then this just pops in the dishwasher. Just gonna set that aside. Now you can see, that looks kind of awful. It is perfectly thick, all set. All right, so now I'm gonna use this when I make my chickpea salad, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm taking the other attachment to this Flex Plus. I have just the regular all-purpose blade in here. And another thing we did today was in the quick cooker, or pressure cooker, I put my dried chickpeas, a little bit of salt, a little bit of vinegar, and a bunch of water, and I cooked it for 40 minutes. Beautiful. So that's right from dry. It's that easy to do your own chickpeas, and then you don't have to buy the canned stuff. It's just the dry stuff in the bag. All right, and we're gonna blend this up. So mechanically challenged. All right, Here we go. So just give it a set here. This should be a higher speed. So it's just chopping it all up. You can see. I don't know if you can see that. What I'm going to need to do is knock some of it down in, off the sides. I'll just show you though. I find it really helpful to see so that when I'm doing it, I know that mine is normal. So you can see that it, you know, has basically come up the sides a little bit, and that is the coarser part. So we just need to stir it around. I'm gonna keep this away from the blade because the blade is really sharp. And then put it back on and finish it up, and then we'll add the rest of our stuff to it. So what's so amazing about this is it actually tastes like egg salad. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I love pickles in mine. So I got some dill pickles out, and I thought I would just chop them in here as well. Yes, these are homemade dills. They're so yummy, oh my word. If you've never made homemade dill pickles, easiest stinking thing in the world. That would be for another day. Okay, well, we'll put some pickle juice in there too, yeah? I love pickle juice. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. All right, and we're gonna throw some, what's that called? Mustard. And let's just chop here for a second. Go, pickles, go! So we're gonna have to stir this a little bit to make sure those all fall in and get in the way. And then, there we go. This is just about done. I'm gonna add my mayonnaise and a little bit of green onion. I'm spying down in here, so sorry, the evening sun is coming in. I have a couple of random pickles that didn't get in there. So that's the thing, is you can see them in there. That might have been a fatal mistake, to put liquid in. Let's try it again, okay? I might be chopping these by hand. Yeah, don't put liquid in, because then it's not chopping my pickles properly. Drat. Okay, so how we're gonna recover is we're gonna grab, in this case I'm gonna grab the food chopper because it's really easy. I could just chop these by hand. Yeah, a lot of them are chopped in here evidently. Here's another couple. All right, so there's a little lesson for both of us. Thanks for being along for the learning. I think, oh, that's a big one. All right, so that's really only the little pieces that I could find. We'll just chop that up right in the cap. Yes. And then, okay, I took the blade out. Yes, I did. And we're gonna add some mayonnaise. So we'll add what was left over, and then we'll start with the rest of the fresh mayonnaise we just made. voila, I love this on buttered toast. It is my jam. So what I could add to this is our dill seasoning. You could add however you like. Your egg salad is really how you're gonna want to make your chickpea salad. So I added the flavors I like. I might need to season this with a little bit of pepper. Yum. And so it's a really fun way to get a lot of fiber, a lot of protein into you. Amazing how pepper, how it just tastes like egg salad. Don't ask me how. Okay, there we go. Smells even more like egg salad now. And it's done, ready to serve. So we'll go ahead, put it in a little serving bowl. You have this with crackers. This is a good after school dip. It's good lunch. One of the things that I recommend for a snack like this is if you want to have it like for the kids, or if you want to eat it at your desk, is to use the small cool and serve tray and put the that cold gel pack in there, and it will keep it nice and cold for hours. And then you don't have to worry about the mayonnaise, and it's a nice texture when it's nice and cold as well. So there we have it. Chickpea egg salad, all ready. From everything, like literally. Dried chickpeas, eggs and oil, a little vinegar, mustard and salt to make our mayonnaise. Feels kind of good, huh? Thanks for joining me. I hope you make it.